welcome to my first edition of Dinners with Dina. I am going to make some paleo-inspired beef and vegetable chili today. You've already saw how I cut up my meat and added in there. That was about 1 pound beef stew meat. I'm using some Angus meat, so it'll be pretty hearty in there. Today I am using my 6-quart Tri-Ply stock pot or simmer pot. This happens to be the Hostess special going on right now in period 9, which is the better part of August and then at the beginning of September. The 6 quarts shows you on the bottom, and the Tri-Ply is just my favorite because it takes that 3 levels of stainless steel, copper, and aluminum, and it covers the entire pan, so all the way up the sides. I love that the Tri-Ply pan is fluted, so if I do need to pour something out, it's not going to pour all over the pot. And I'm going to get this back up on here on my induction unit so it keeps going. I have not put any oil or butter in this pan, and just the stew meat in the hot pan, and you can already see the juices just kind of flowing around in there. I'll get an upshot of that real quick. Okay, so now we're going to kind of doctor up our tomatoes. So this is about 28 ounces of diced tomatoes. You can use canned tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, whatever you like. I just used canned for the sake of my video today. It's pretty easy. This recipe normally calls for chili powder. I'm not a spice person, so instead of chili powder, I still like flavor. So I'm going to use some smoked paprika and add that in there. Instead of regular sea salt, I'm going to add some garlic salt in there, cumin, and then we're just going to kind of mix this all up in there. Make sure that stew and tomato and onion are getting nice and brown. They look really good. And then you're going to add your tomatoes with your spices. I love these little spreaders. If you come to my parties, I usually give them away. And they just get every last little bit, and they're the perfect little size to get in those corners and everything. Just make sure your bowl is pretty clean there. Oh, if only you guys had smell-o-vision. It smells so good. I love that smoked paprika. I love to get a nice Spanish-style smoky paprika to add to my dishes. It just gives so much flavor. And then at this point you can add some water. If you're using your canned tomatoes, you can usually just add a can full of water. I'm just eyeballing it here today to give it a nice brothy soup. And the heat, you usually want to have a nice medium-high heat for this. So I'm just going to turn mine up just a little bit to 250. I'm going to add my green chilies now. You can use any green chilies that you like, your favorite brand. This is just a canned green chilies, mild because I'm not a spice lover, but I do like that flavor in there. You can add your jalapenos here. You can add your chipotle peppers if you choose. Because we don't like a lot of spice, we save those until the end, and my husband puts them in himself. But today I'm just going to go ahead and add the mushrooms, our carrots, oregano, thyme, and our bay leaf. Alright, so now that we've added our carrots and our mushrooms, I'm going to add in some oregano and some thyme and 1 bay leaf. Okay, at this point then you have everything in here, especially your mushrooms and your tomatoes. You don't want those to get too soft. So you're going to turn down your heat from medium-high down to medium. And we're going to cook this for about 40 minutes. Okay, so I am just going to put my cover on. Again, what I love about our Tri-Ply is that all of the Tri-Ply lids come with a steamer hole, so that's going to allow that steam to escape without bubbling over. And clear lids, so that after 30 minutes I can actually come over here and check this out without ever having to lift the lid. So we're just going to leave that on for 40 minutes and we'll check back in. Alright, so the magic of TV, and it's been 40 minutes. Now we are going to add in our zucchini and our red pepper that I've already chopped up. So we've got zucchini, yellow and green. Add in there. And our red bell pepper. It gives such beautiful color to the stew. Alright, we are going to stir this up, and then we're going to cook it on low for another 20 minutes, and then we'll add our kale. Alright, our last step for today is going to be the kale, and you're just going to want to get 4 to 6 big leaves of the kale and shred it. So we're just going to shred this up and toss it in here. I love the benefits of kale. It has so many good nutrients in it. I'm also using our large 6-quart produce keeper. You can keep that in the fridge for up to 2 weeks longer, your vegetables and your fruits. Alright, that is good and full in there. I'm just going to give it a good stir, and then this is going to cook for another 10 minutes and you are ready to go. Serve it up in a bowl. You can add the full fat from the top of the coconut milk as a substitute for your sour cream. We're also going to add some cilantro at the end for a garnish, as well as some green onion. So thanks for watching today. Hope you guys enjoy your paleo-inspired beef and vegetable chili. Thanks for joining me.